Hello everybody and welcome back to the Guild 3 Summer 1429 in London. A big gang war is over and we survived, we prevailed, at least I think so. Time enough to invest a bit of time again time and energy into our political career. So that is the customs office here is available. So Gwendolyn is already applied for that. And on the other hand, we have the dungeon master and yeah, Valcon is on that. Also, the captain is available as I can see. So that might be another jump. And yeah, we're trying now with all my people here to get into these offices there. So Sean, Marissa and Martha. I think Martha we don't have. Oh no, she's council member. Evelyn, she's now eligible for offices as well. She's only 15, but well, that's plenty of time, right? Plenty of experience already. She was on lots of schools. Now she can also start climbing the ladder here. Of course, the goal is to have Valcon as sovereign. The thing is that my people, my clan, my dynasty can help me with that. So they can, you know, vote for me and stuff like that when the time comes. So I have to prepare that. The other thing that we had is that Sean was on a mission, on a trade mission. She came back with lots of experience points, I guess, and some level up here. So she's level 3 already. She's really good with intelligence, dexterity, and since she's going with politics there as well, let's put another point into charisma here. So she's leveling up on that as well. Now, one thing that Sean opened up to me is the trade harbor, the port that we have here. So the port of London, a beautiful building, just like the graphics in this game. I absolutely love the graphics. And in that case here, let's have a look at the port, because at the port we get international goods, so stuff that is not available in London, and that means actually quite a lot. Let's have a look at clothing. Look at that. We have patrician's garb, gorgeous clothes, nobleman's clothes, everything that we don't have in London itself, because London is a dirty provincial town, and we can get those things here probably from Amsterdam or from Vienna or something like that, where those things are usually made. And well, let's get Sean over there to the port. She can purchase some stuff for us, right? Because she can carry more than one good, and with her we can purchase some clothes for my family that, yeah, increase the charisma, because that's what those clothes are doing. Now what we can see as well is that my reputation is really going up there again with the citizens of London. So not everybody hates us anymore, right? So there are actually some other dynasties that don't think too badly of us, right? And this is going up as we speak. Now let's have a look at our book there again, because after all we do have lots of money, 110,000. Of course the goal is a millionaire, and we need to look up what business is profitable and what's not doing so good. We are not a farmer anymore. We are die-hard capitalist and we want to squeeze out money from this city here. So the pest house is doing fine now, finally, after all this time. The roast and toast, it's our first public house, so it's only a public house really. It's not doing that fine, but I don't think it's doing too badly there. Those are my real cash cows here. So the bump goose, the bishop's head, and the laughing scoundrel, they're earning me a lot of money. And that's exactly what we want. Now one thing, oh yeah, and by the way, the crafting that we just got, the United Underwear, is doing a lot of money there as well. So this might be something for future endeavors that we go. So this tailor's shop here is doing nicely, and we can continue with that. Now someone has insulted me.
Really can't get away from here right now.
Or Sean, that is, and Sean is now dizzy because the insult was too big for her to handle. She's stuck in the air there, so yeah, I think she is dizzy. Yeah, she cannot move at the moment. So they even now insult my daughters there. Plenty of them, that's true, but no one is allowed to do that. And I'm just still marveling at the graphics there. I mean, this is not a AAA title, but it really looks like one. Absolutely amazing how the lighting works in this game with these buildings. Really, really digging that. Now, what we need is, let's have a look. We still need to grow, of course. I don't think we can go for another building. Nope, not at the moment. So we need to focus also on the titles there. For that we do need influence, plenty of that, and upgrades that we can still go for. So we do have the agriculture 4. For this one here we need the baron. Let's go the handicraft here. That's a clothing shop then, so we can upgrade the tailor that we have there now to the highest level. That's something we should do. And with ambitious, we can actually spend a bit of influence there, because we do have a bit of influence on the side. Stuff like, for example, plus 10 health. Let's do that. Right? Cheese on toast fancier. For you, eating is not only important to satisfy your hunger, you relish every dish. This way, whenever you eat something, you will earn more life points than normal. And we could actually increase that even more with resistance, but that's too much influence then. This one here is still fine, so +1 perception. That means we can, you know, kind of like anticipate an attack if there's some. And here we could then go with +10 resistance, +1 perception, continue with that. But so far I think it's looking rather fine. Oh, over here we still have something. That is important though. That is the enchanting. You've simply just got it. You have an instinct of how to use the right words and gesture when you're talking to a member of the opposite sex. Now in this case here, I would have loved to know that this exists, you know, because there's a slider. And we can just take this one, get a bit of charisma. Charisma is very important because it makes you more popular with other people. And I think we could go for... this one's good as well, so let's have +1 everywhere. And in that case here, I actually want to go for the next step, even though they're costing us 500 influence. But that's another a reputation bonus, and this one here is then +5 charisma. That's just too good to miss. To miss. That's just too good for it. So Valcon is really, really charismatic, and look at him. I definitely think so. He looks mighty and powerful and just sexy all around. Even though he's only a gate guard at the moment, but that's going to change soon, because soon he's going to be a dungeon master. Right. I always wanted to go this way here, but well, why not? Let's just be a dungeon master then after all. That's that. So we should be a bit more popular then again. I haven't received an invite from the guilds yet. It's a bit strange. I think we need to align our dynasty points here with those guys here, you know. So in that guide here, the attitudes of the dynasty and attitudes of the guild are aligned here. The guild is more generous than we are, so we should donate more money. And diplomatic... we are way too diplomatic. The guild, the Freemasons, are way more aggressive. So in that case here, we do need to be more aggressive. Probably, yeah.
I'm busy.
I don't know. Firing up some buildings here or there. Look at that though. Marissa has 11 charisma points. I think that's because of the bonus now. Do I have that much? Yes, I have 11 points too, so that actually counts for the whole dynasty, not only for myself. That's pretty powerful. The more children I have, the more free slaves I have. And they all, like Melinda here, yeah, work around the clock and produce more money, more goods for me then. Let's have Melinda here actually produce the flea away. Right, and Gwendolyn stays as the front runner there for tending the patients. So that's fine. What Valcon can do, we can spend a bit of money, because we do need the influence. Let's have another 20,000 to oil the wheels of bureaucracy here in the school. Yeah. Alright, he's on his way. How is Sean doing? She has recovered from the insult, and we can continue to the port now, because that's where we want to go. And let's just have a quick look there at my public house, my first one, Roast and Toast. The thing is, here in Brixton, where we started, we cannot upgrade this building because level 2 of this building cannot be erected outside the city. So level 2 is only available in the city. So that we're really stuck with only getting the weak beer here, right, that we can sell. So that's why it's not making so much money here. We cannot even get another worker. There are no more upgrades here. So the first inn, I really keep it for emotional sake right now, but I'm seriously thinking of selling it.
Hey, what's up?
Now, Sean. We can now finally start purchasing some real clothes here. Let's have a look. The most expensive crap that you have. Stately garb. That would be something. Charisma again. +4. Then we have here resistance. Resistance. Ability to gain influence. Ability to learn. The patrician's garb gives me... oh, +1 intimidation. Artisan cloth. That's probably something for more... no, it's not. I was hoping that there was something that increases the productivity of the character that we could use on one of our daughters, but that's it, really. So there's not that much here. Furniture, that's interesting. We could get a painting of some sorts. We can then brighten up a barren wall. No idea why we would need that. Ability to learn. Yeah, ability to learn, most likely. And then we have the black market goods. So this one here makes us invisible. +2 stealth. Cap of invisibility. Poison dagger. The blade of this plain dagger is smeared with deadly poison. We could poison someone with that. That doesn't sound so bad, right? But let's get some... yeah, we are noblemen. We should wear this one here. Oh, well, this one here has +4 charisma. This one hasn't really gotten that. Right, let's go with the stately garb. Let's get, yeah, one of that. And then the ability to learn camouflage cloak. This is pretty cool. +6 stealth. Patrician's garb. I want to get the one for my son. Ability to learn. This one here. Garb of arrogance. Yes, let's get this for my son. That sounds about right. Right, so those two things, let's get them to my house. Sean is running over there, and we can then put it into the house storage. Meanwhile, here Martha has leveled up. What is Martha doing? Is she doing anything? She's producing the commoner's clothes, so we can give her another dexterity. Right, or... yeah, that should increase her productivity, and it did by 1%. Very good, at least. That's something. Alright, the next day has dawned. A lot of things happened in the night there. Actually, the sovereign died. So the current sovereign, it wasn't me, I promise, it wasn't me. So the sovereign died, and that means we can now apply for the job. Even though we are not mayor yet, or here in the higher city council, doesn't mean that we just need to be of noble, well, birth, kind of like. We need the requirement of lord, and then we can apply for the sovereign. He rules over the land and its inhabitants. Only the monarch of the kingdom is above him or her, who also appoints the sovereign for life. So with this one here, we can finally apply for that. Valcon can go that. Only the head of a dynasty is eligible for that. And let's confirm that, right? Costs us a bit there. We can now... Valcon Delaney. We can influence, spend total amount of influence invested into the campaign to become a sovereign. So there is actually a campaign running in the background. And can we pledge that? Oh yeah, we can pledge even more than that. Alright, this costs us then directly, and I think the more influence we pledge here, kind of like, I don't know, the higher it goes. So in that case here, we are now in the campaign. The next election is right in this night. And then we just see if we are the sovereign. There hasn't anyone else applied to it yet, so we probably could reach it now. And yeah, Gwendolyn also reached customs office, so she's here now. She can promote the business. Yeah, she can make break bones legal, but we are doing that if someone else becomes the sovereign, because then it's business time again. And down here, council assistant and town clerk, I got both my daughters in that region. Now, Valcon, since he is quite a master or a powerful guy now here, and we should no longer go around here with plate armor. So I'm going to get rid of the plate armor.
I'm hurrying.
We can do that here in the house now, so that we got the garb of arrogance and the stately garb. Now I'm going to put the, let's see, there's Valcon, the stately garb, right, into that, and the arrogant that gets Jacob. Is he here? There's Jacob. Oh, he's not in the house right now. He's in school, where he should be, right? Jacob, 7, still young, but he's going to be big as well. Now, Valcon, we can put on the state or the garb there. Oh, fine boy here. Valcon, come out here. Have a look at you. Now, that's a man who knows what life is all about. That dress here, surely. Especially the hat. I'm really digging the hat. He's got hair now, too. Right, and because we don't no longer have now our own protection, we need to have a henchman protecting us. So there, I present you Andrew. Andrew is a fat bloke, but it doesn't matter because he's strong, you know. In that case, we need to outfit him. We do have the plate armor there. Wait a second, Valcon, you have that, right? Yeah. Let's get in the house again. And here, let's put the plate one, and I keep the rest, right? So Andrew, he will go with the plate now.
A good place,
for Andrew, right? So he can now equip it, and there he is. Let's equip it the plate armor, so he's strong. Oh, it looks really good on him. So that's fine. He's got now defense and armor, but what we still need is a weapon. So let's get over there, and Valcon goes over there to the market as well. And then he's going to be his bodyguard, something like that. We do have a second henchman.
What?
She's over here, and she can protect him. So there is this action here somewhere. So look, escort someone. Right? Many citizens can hardly wield a sword, which is why they can easily fall prey to the unscrupulous rabble. You can use this character to protect a specific person, and we are going to protect Valcon. Now we're doing that with this one here too. So Andrew will also get a nice longsword. And a shield. I want a shield on Andrew. Righto.
I'm still waiting.
No, that's my transporter Victor.
The axe-
Where's my Andrew again? He's gone.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
There he is. So let's equip it. Let's equip the sword and the shield. Can we see the shield? No, we can't see the shield, but that doesn't matter. And he's now going to protect my Valcon there too.
Yes.
Right? So Valcon
Yes, sir.
should now have 2 guards there running with him. At least Andrew is here already following him now. A bit too close for my taste, but he's following him. And that's how it should be, right? Because we are to become a sovereign. At least I think so.
The citizens against you.
That's that. Defending us as it should be. Ah, now there's the other one. Now we have 2 guards there. Look at that. I feel powerful now with that. Don't forget we started out as a farmer. So that's definitely a step up there. What we can do with the money though that we have.
Someone has
Oh.
insulted you.
Yeah, and someone's attacking me. Look at that. How dare
Your
you?
reputation
Tamara.
has diminished.
Another pregnant woman. I'm not even surprised anymore. This is the 3rd pregnant woman that attacked me.
Here I am. Great. Something to do at last.
Okay, problem here is now they're not continued. They don't continue to follow me. So we need to put that onto Valcon there again. But holy smokes, that was good. Right, so they did a job there. Fair done job. Now, let's get back here. We still need to oil the wheels of bureaucracy once again. Let's do that in the council hall. 20,000 we can easily afford. So that's what Valcon is doing here all day long. Running around, spending money and talking with people now. He's a real politician there. We got lots of charisma now as well, with the garb here especially. And look at that. People really love us. Those guys here love us. Those guys hate me, but they're another dynasty and they're far down here in the political system anyway. The gate guard is open for application. Let's have a look. Perhaps we can... Evelyn. Do we have her? No, she's applying already. Town clerk. Martha is already here. Marissa. Yes, Marissa can apply for that. That's fine. Have we done that? Yes, we have done that. So we have lots of influence now. And he's now just going to have public relations, right? Organize the city guards. There it is, public relations. And we're just doing that here on the market. Talking with people and stuff like that. That's what we do. While we probably, yeah, go with the Baron here. We can do that. Let's... Another business limit.
Congratulations.
And there we are, a Baron.
Tireless drive has earned you
We are now allowed to own and operate 7 businesses. It's the only privilege that we get with the Baron. And now we could go with the Count, but that is already twice as much money there and influence. It's incredible how far it goes up there then. Right, but we can own another business. The tailor's shop is working so good that I'm actually inclined to go with another handicraft here. And oh, there's even that. Stately garb. Perhaps weapons? Or a scribe? No, the scribe probably is not that much. Alchemy though. Let's actually go with metalworking. I like this one. So that we can produce weapons then at some point. Let's purchase the tier 3. Not tier 4 yet, because that is just really a bit over the top there. And have the, yeah, smithy. There it is, metalworking. The nail studio.
Someone has turned the
And we can build this
citizens
somewhere. Can we squeeze it in here? No, that's not possible. Would love to squeeze it in here. Then let's have it over here somewhere. Right, where we have the inn there. Right, there we have now our nail studio, just where we have the inn as well here. So we're really expanding here within the city boundaries. No idea what's happening out there in the walls. I don't care. I'm within these walls here, safe and secure, and this is my town. And we're just expanding on that. So there's the smithy coming up. I'm eager to see what he can do. Valcon in the meantime. Yeah, we're just talking to people now. While my guards protect me, hopefully. If there's another one who's trying to attack me. That's that. Let's have a look at my book again. I want to see how much money I'm making. Or what business is running fine and what not. We might actually just get rid of the roast and toast here. Because that is just not enough anymore for a guy like me. Look at that. The weaving mill here. 22,000 and it only cost us 5,000. Nail studio obviously is pretty low there. And I think, yes, since, well, we are that high now. Let's actually get rid of the public house, roast and toast. It was good as long as it lasted. Our oldest house here. We might sell it, or we could sell it. No, we can't. That's the thing. I don't know how to sell a building. I don't see a button anywhere about it. Right? So we can only really destroy it as far as I can see. I mean, it's not much of a difference anyway. Storage rules. There's nothing here that would make me sell it, you know, so in that case. Let's destroy it. Roast and toast. Pile of rubble now. That's all that's left of my once big foundation. Look at that. Even my farms are still here. My old farms. No one cares about Brixton. That's a pity. Now, nail studio here. Now we can go with another business again. I don't like the rogue type this gameplay through though, because it diminishes and lowers your reputation. So in that case, I'm not doing it for now. What we can do, clothes shop is fine. Yeah, actually take on another business then. We could go with the bakery, or we really just go with herbalist in there. With another one here. So alchemy, apothecary, weapon poison, ghostly fog. Or scribe, we could make parchment, stuff like that. Let's do that. I like the idea of this. Scribe number 3. With this we have the library available now. Library, let's have a look at that. Okay, where's my library? Is it not on the businesses? Oh, trial. Once again, broke the bones of someone. And Gwendolyn gets to decide what's happening here. And he gets a punishment of only 23 coins. That's way not enough, but well, who am I? Carpenter, bakehouse, bakery, infirmary, public house, brickery, alchemist, craft. Where is the library? Ah, there it is, library. Pen and ink. Graphion, we can authenticate it. The bookcase. Pen and ink. Yeah, let's go with pen and ink. I like this now. And once again, oh! We could squeeze it in here. But we could squeeze it in here. And it's a fitting place here, right? Where we have the city hall. So have this beautiful building there as well. Let's do this. And there we have the library, pen and ink coming up. Just where we have the council hall then as well. I think this is fitting. Now let's have a look at our latest edition. The smithy, the nail studio. Another beautiful building, and definitely the best place to be during winter, because it's really beautiful warm in there. Alright, so as we can see, lots of stuff. We could just purchase gold and make gold barrels out of it. That's pretty profitable already. The gold chain. Oh yeah, the gold chain looks really good. Sells for 424. Resources doesn't cost more than 100. Gambison chainmail. Definitely my favorite so far. 600 for that. Let's go with it. Let's get some more workers in here. It's level 3 building, so we can go all the way up there to the highest. Productivity, the same thing. Customer satisfaction, so we can sell it more easily. If they buy it right in the building, it's way more expensive and profitable for us than if we would go to the market with that. And in that case, now we can hire the workers. Let's also get a transport. And as you can see up here, every time I get a worker, we get a reputation bonus, right? Because people love it, of course, that I employ so many people. In that case, 7 here. Now, what do we need to produce, or what do we want to produce in this case here? Shield, silver ring. I think we go with the chainmail and the gold chain, because we can combine 2 goods here. And only need that here, right? So the iron bar and the gold bar first. First of all, once again, let's get rid of everything here. Alright, that's that. And then let's choose the... Oh, was it silver? No, it's iron. Iron and gold would be our first storage rules. So we have the iron. With 20, that's fine. Then we have the gold. And we are not selling that. Then we have the fitting that we need, and then we have the charcoal, which actually looks like a bird to me, but we have the charcoal, right? So we have 2 of them that can be combined. So he's now adhering to the storage rules, and we use 3 of those guys. Let's have 4 on those guys on the chainmail and 3 of them on the storage on the gold chain. Right, so thus is the smithy born. I hope, yeah, well, we didn't invest that much, right? So I think it cost us 40,000 with the goods, perhaps then a bit more than that.
Get ready.
But he's now on his way by foot, but he's going to upgrade soon anyway. Do we have a cart or something now here? All the goods, the cart, handcraft, horse, riding horse, no horse available at this point. But at least he's purchasing stuff now, very nice. So the smithy is working soon. I'm eager to see what he's doing in here then. Right, to another building. More profit for us. And now what we need to do is wait for the sovereign election. Anyone else on it? Nope, not at the moment.